Well, I think the world now, it makes it so much more possible for you to use your heart more than ever and start having more fun and making a living at it. That's what's neat. And I think there's no other time in the history that it has been as well as possible as today. And it's really because of the internet and everything, and it costs nothing, and all these opportunities really don't cost anything at all. You don't have to take a course. You don't have to have anything but a laptop or even an iPhone. That's usually good enough now. And you're on your way. And just struggle at it. That's what you have to do. You just have to fail and try things. Now, here's 5 people, that have done this, and again, all at no cost, and doing stuff they never even thought they could do. And they just started trying it. And the more you try it, the better you get at it and everything. Like, here's a lady, a tailor-made, $2,000 and selling clothes on Poshmark. Okay, you don't know what Poshmark is? Well, listen, Poshmark is a digital buying and selling marketplace for fashion where you can sell new or used clothing, shoes, home decor, and more. If you have any unwanted clothing items or shoes you've never worn, you can turn them into cash. Thousands of users shop on Poshmark daily, and there are over 5,000 brands offered by sellers simply looking to sell their items to anyone for discount prices. Taylor says, today I made a total of $2,104, and I'm proud to be considered a top seller and a top rated seller and a posh ambassador on Poshmark. That's the name of the website that this happens on. And it costs nothing to go on this website. It's not like you have to buy a store in the mall or anything. No, you just sign up and start doing this stuff. Some of her tips for making more money on Poshmark are in a great photos of your is to have great photos of your listing, show all angles, ship items out fast, and be active on the app. In other words, answer people's questions. The more active you are, the more clothing items you list for sale, the greater your earning potential is. I set aside a couple of afternoons to take photographs, write descriptions, and upload listings to my profile. Taylor is just one of many who turned their unwanted clothes into freshly thrifted items into cash. And here's the links. I'll send you. I'll make this link available in the the report available in the link. You know what I mean. The description in YouTube. Okay. Here's a lady who makes $60,000 a year by creating and selling online courses. Now, who would have thought that? You thought you had to be a teacher or a PhD? No, you can create online courses on any subject, whether it be related to business, hobbies, interests. You can teach anyone the skills and the knowledge you have to offer. She first created her first online course in 2006. She found she loved creating courses because it was also an excellent opportunity for her as a writer, because writers know how to put content together. Her first course was how to make money as a freelance writer. See, take what you do and write a book on it, and then you sell it. Shortly after creating that course, she realized that she could maximize the potential of her courses by niching and making more specific subject courses that aren't too broad. She states, definitely a niche allows you to create more courses, hence earn more. It allows you to target those with different interests. For example, her 4 courses she currently offers are on the subjects of publishing nonfiction, romance writing, SEO copywriting, and even a course on how to create your own online course. So you just take stuff you know and do it. She sells more courses on Teachable. That's another platform where you can put courses on, and they sell them and they take a little piece of it. Once you create an online course and sales begin to generate, as your course gains popularity, you can profit off of something as simple as a PDF. You email to someone. Okay, here's the name of Teachable. There's a link. And here's her courses that she talks about. Okay, Cody is selling printables on Etsy. Now, that's amazing. I don't know if you know Etsy. That's a thing for crafts people. You know, they sell stuff like this, or they make doilies or something and sell all kinds of neat stuff. It's one of the neatest things, I think, on the internet. Well, he has printables. What is a printable? It's a download. So you can't download a daily, right? A doily, I mean. Well, you can maybe a daily and a calendar because that's what he does. Here's some of the printables on SD now. All kinds, sort of calendars and things on stickers and things you put on your wall and I don't know what the belt's doing in there. But printables, that's what the game is now. There's I don't know what that a printable airline ticket and boarding pass. I don't know if that's a replica of something, whatever. You never know what people are buying and what you could get money for. Man, that's why just start looking, try. The only way to know for sure is that you try something and fail because that will lead to something else. You don't have to be a millionaire out of the box. You just have to do something out of the box and then worry about the details later. That's the way to do it. All this stuff is just download off your computer. And that's the way to get income quickly. Now, what happened to... Where is my... Oh, there we go. Okay. There's Cody. Okay. Etsy is an online platform where anyone can sell handmade goods of all kinds or vintage items. One of the easiest ways to make money on Etsy that requires at least the least amount of physical effort is to sell digital content or printables. Printables are digital products customers purchase, download, and print off. You don't have to worry about packaging or shipping process because you will never have to ship anything. By listing a printable in your Etsy shop, it's essentially setting up a recurring revenue stream. See, Etsy, you could have a store on Etsy for like $10, and that's it. You don't have to worry about packaging and everything. The income that begins to flow in after uploading your design for people to purchase is nearly passive. Once you list an item for sale in your Etsy shop, the workload is the same whether you sell 1 or 100. One of my best weeks on Etsy was during the Valentine's Day week. While I was skiing out in Lake Tahoe with my girlfriend, I earned almost $720 in 1 week without touching my Etsy shop once. He mainly focuses on seasonal printables like Valentine's Day, graduation, Christmas. He states that his Etsy shop personally is somewhat sporadic. He had $800 weeks and he had $50 a week. It totally depends. So here's a list for Etsy. You could do it. And then his stuff on Etsy and see what selling printables is more like. See, these are people who are doing that. So why don't you? Because they cost no money to do everything they're doing. Okay. So why the heck don't you? Who knows? Oh, you're making up excuses in your mind. Why not? And that's silly to do. Just do it. Try it, fail. You haven't done anything now. So what the hell? If you try something and fail, you at least learn something for next time. Blogging can be a very profitable way to make easy money from your home or office. You have to know how to optimize your blog to maximize the income stream. It only took Whitney a year to make her blog profitable enough for her to quit her full-time job. For some bloggers, making it to that point can come even sooner. She states on her blog, I started my blog at the end of January 18th with 0 traffic and made $5,000 the entire year. Fast forward to 2019, and I have well over 100,000 page views a month constantly and earn about $5,000 a month. Wow, that's pretty good. So all the stuff there, it shows you how. Okay, here's CJ makes $300 a week house sitting. How do you like that? So she sits at houses and gets paid for it. No rent and income. There are many different websites you can sign up for house sit. They are House Cares, Mind My House, Trusted House Sitters. CJ Trusted House Sitters uses Trusted House Sitters occasionally, but now she runs her own house sitting business where she charges her clients to match their house, to watch their house and pets. See, people like you to watch their house because of pets. You take care of the pets and you watch the house. It is a great way to save money on accommodations, experience a different way to travel, and offer others help in the process. You can house sit as you travel or look for individuals seeking a house sitter around your own location. I have gone from volunteering through a state house sitting service for free to earning $300 a week. She states that this is not a full-time job, but it generates extra income for her to invest in her blog, Go Travel and Talk, and to go on more adventures around the world. So she can. She also, you also save money being a house sitter as you travel, having a full kitchen to cook your own meals when traveling, and saves money as well. Then the links are there and how she goes about it, and the links to it. See, it is now. How would I thought that? Maybe traveling and house sitting. I mean, I sort of heard of that maybe when I was a younger person, but now it's so much easier because there's clearinghouses for all these. These are websites, and you put on that. You go on that website and find out about these things, and the money you get, they just take a little piece of it, and that's it. So that's why it's easier now to make money at home or not have that same old boring job anymore and be like CJ. She's on the beach, I think, there somewhere. Say, have fun in life. Start using your heart more. And now I think it's just easier than ever. But you have to do it. You can't just talk about it. Well, I got two websites that help people find money and help they want to get out of financial trouble or to do the things they always want to do in life: buy a house, start a business, get an education, get out of debt, things like that. And I concentrate for 40 years now, or more probably, on finding free sources of money. These are government grants or nonprofit organizations. So I have two services that help people do this. One is called letsgohelp.com. And this is a closed Facebook group, where we help each other. And I do the research. When you ask a question, you can ask me a personal question, and you start a discussion that you need, tell me what you need money for, and I do my research to find you the best possible sources of government programs or nonprofit organizations that will help you solve that financial problem. So that's $20 or $19.95 a month. But if you don't want to join anything, and there's a lot of people like that, I understand. I have another service for only $5.95, and this is where you could download a report of all the sources of money and help in your state for your problem. So if you have a financial problem, paying bills or debt and things like that, for $5.95, you download a report of the name, address, phone number, and video instructions of how to contact these people and how to apply for their money to solve your financial problem with debt or credit card, things like that. Then there's another report for every state on starting a business, a nonprofit, or invention, or working on your crazy idea. And then also how to get a higher paying job. This is job training money, education money, college money, things like that. And what they remember, they're just places in your state. That's where the action is. Okay, then there's for healthcare, dental care, prescription drugs, and even pet care. And then there's free consultants in every state, mentoring, consulting, research, legal advice, things like that. And then real estate, you want to buy a house, rent a house, you got to pay your bills for mortgage and rent, things like that. And then about a dozen or 24 places in your state that give you free legal help. So all those reports are available on letsgoreports.com. So that's two places. Maybe I can help you there. If not, just watch the videos on YouTube, and that gives you links to go get it yourself. The biggest problem is you have to know it's there. That's what I do, and I've been doing it for 50 years, and I hope I have about 15 more.